What's up, guys? So, Dragonforce just dropped another track, Curse of Darkness. So, yeah, let's get into this. Wow, okay. So, right from the opening, I pictured Castlevania. Pictured Castlevania, running into the castle, and then, look being in the throne room of like Dracula or whatever, because it just had that vibe. You're in this huge gothic castle and just come to the throne room of Dracula, and he's just like sitting there looking all like Lord of the Vampire. So instant Castlevania Symphony of the Night vibe instantly. um the speed at which the vocals were delivered, I really liked. They kind of reminded me No More from Maximum Overload. How Mark was singing really, really fast and everything, but the words still came through clear, and they were still very, very, you understood what he was saying. They were still very understandable. And I saw this on an interview when Mark was saying how he liked. When Sam was saying how he liked Mark's harsh vocals better than Fred's, and he kind of did some harsh vocals in here, and I was like, whoa, like Mark's doing a little bit harsher vocals. I was surprised, and I actually did really like him a lot. They definitely gave Mark's voice a lot more attitude and a lot more edge, and a lot more, anger, and that the anger of the style of vocals, that the harshness that he put on, that kind of accentuated the certain lines he sang, and it made it seem just that much more kind of edgy and dark. And that was surprising. They weren't. He's not going like pig squeals or anything like that, but he's going a little harsher with his voice, and it sounds really, really good. I'm surprised. I'm actually pretty shocked. I didn't ever see that coming. I thought they would just leave all the harsh vocals to Fred and Sam, but it was very, very good. I was surprised, and I was shocked. I'm just gonna say I was shocked. I didn't think they would sound, I didn't think it sound bad, but I didn't think they'd sound up to par. But wow, good thing I was wrong. But yeah, vocal speed, delivery, harsher vocals, and the rhythm, like when they do the harmony section, the rhythm under that I really enjoyed. The rhythm. They're doing this thing with rhythms now. It's almost kind of like they're doing a Dragonforce breakdown, or Dragonforce style breakdown. Because in Judgment Day, the dun 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 dun, it's like, are they trying to get a little Meshuggah influence in there? But the rhythms they're throwing under just the harmonies, and what the keyboard parts is really, really nice. I really enjoyed those. Really makes your head bob. Really makes you just wanna just move. So I really enjoyed that. The rhythm parts under the harmonies. A little acoustic section, very, very nice. Mark's voice sounded great over it, and it was a really, really nice, shift in mood. Definitely think they're using 7 strings on this one, with all the heaviness it has and the chugs. Definitely one I can't wait to see live. I can't wait to hear Mark's vocals live for this particular song. I really just can't wait, to see this one perform live when I go see them in July. So overall, this was a really nice song. It was definitely, not the same as Judgment Day, which was good. They didn't release, another, super fast, super, like crazy nut track. It was a lot more even. I could hear the bass a lot more clearly. I could hear the drums a lot more clearly. The guitars were also, of course, very present. The vocals are very present. This one was, I don't want to say mixed better, but it was just mixed more evenly than Judgment Day, I would definitely say, because in Judgment Day you couldn't really, get too clear the bass, and the guitars were, of course, the most present thing next to the vocals. And, yeah, but this one you could hear the keys clearly, you could hear the vocals clearly, you could hear the bass clearly, you could hear the drums very well. Everything was more evenly mixed on this one, and it sounded, that made it sound kind of tame, I guess, or a little muffled compared to Judgment Day. But I actually like that, because it's not as intense or frenetic as Judgment Day is. It's like a slightly more laid back. It's still like got that speed element to it, but it's a little more laid back, and it brought out the vocals more, and I think that worked really well. So yeah, I was, yeah, so great. I will put a link to it down in the description. Definitely a good one. Definitely is going to remind you of Symphony of the Night a lot. At one point, even the melody is still the same, I believe. But definitely nice. Mixed very evenly. Mark's harsher vocals were shockingly good. And yeah, it's really good track. But yeah, I'll put a link down to it in the description. I'll put a link to Judgment Day as well if you haven't heard that yet. And if you guys like these videos, you can give me a like, you comment, or you could subscribe. Thank y'all for watching, and rock on.